But one of the things that's striking when you read it against some of the parallels is simply how violent the parallels are. So in this particular story, people are trying to escape on the lifeboat. People are trying to jump off of the main ship onto the lifeboat and getting impaled. Other people, like people on the lifeboat, are fighting them off. There's a great deal of death and violence in service of self-preservation, and that's one of those common features. And so it is so striking to me that this story functions, that things happen differently in the story, and that it functions differently.
Yeah.
Right, that all people are saved is saying that there's something broader going on here than simply Paul's vindication, although I think that's part of it, particularly in light of Malta, the Malta scene that follows. But there's this sense where at all of these moments where if you've read a lot of these stories, you're like expecting it to go this way, it doesn't. When the sailors try to escape, it's prevented. When the soldiers try to kill Paul and the other prisoners, it's prevented. And so there are these possibilities for violence that are foreclosed in the story in service of the salvation of all people. And so I think it's interesting to think about in our own context the ways that might interact with like myths of redemptive violence or a certain way of thinking about scarcity.